There is something I want to explain today, and it's not about blaming men, it's not about defending women, it's about understanding psychology. Because when someone lives a double life, it is really about love. It is usually about identity, control, and emotional survival. What a double life really means. Most people think cheating is about attraction, but psychologists have found something deeper. People who live double lives often struggle with emotional validation. Number one, fear of losing control. Number two, fear of being alone. Number three, desire to feel important in multiple places. A double life is not always about hiding someone. Sometimes it's about becoming different versions of themselves. Sometimes it's about becoming different versions of themselves. So the first psychological reason is ego validation. Some men build second lives because they need to feel admired. At home, they feel like providers. Outside, they want to feel exciting, desired, powerful. It's not always that they don't love their wives. Sometimes they want emotional realities at once. Yo. The brain compartmentalizes. The second reason is emotional escape. When relationships become constantly stressful, emotionally cold, full of conflict, some people don't communicate, they escape because they don't want to communicate. So they feel like it's better for them to escape. Not physically first or emotionally. They create another world where they feel understood. They create another space where they feel understood, where they feel like they are loved or they are understood better. So they create another space where they feel like they are understood. The third reason is the fear of starting over. This is very common in long marriages. They stay in marriages because children are involved, financial stability, social image. But they create another emotional life outside, not to replace the marriage, not to replace the marriage. Oh, my lights. Oh, not to replace the marriage. Sorry for the inconvenience. My light is not like perfect, but let's continue. Um, but to survive inside it, not to replace the first marriage, but to survive inside this marriage. The fourth reason is addiction to secrets. Yo, secrets can create a psychological high. Secrets can create a psychological high. There is excitement in hiding messages, planning meetings, maintaining lies. The brain releases dopamine during secrecy, so deception can become addictive. The most dangerous part, double life relationship usually work because the partner doesn't want to believe the truth. Sometimes love becomes hope addiction, emotional denial. So most of the people ignore these red flags because they want stability more than truth. So we often ignore these red flags because we want uh, stability more than truth. The impact on the victim. People who discover double lives often experience trust trauma, anxiety in future relationship, hyper awareness, difficulty believing partners again, because betrayal doesn't just break relationship, it rewires emotional safety. The truth most people don't want to hear. Not all cheating is about attraction. Some is about control. Some they cheat because they want too much control. Some is about emotional gaps. Some is about psychological survival strategies. But understanding does not excuse the behavior. Understanding helps you to protect yourself. So, if you ever feel like something is wrong in your relationship, don't ignore the feeling. Don't ignore the red flags. Not every fear, it's not like every fear is true. Not every fear is the truth. But consistent emotional discomfort is worth paying attention to. Consistent emotional discomfort is worth paying attention to. So you must pay attention to those red flags. Pay attention to the feeling that you feel if something like this is wrong, if there's something wrong in a relationship. We know the feeling. Everyone knows the feeling, how the feeling is. If you feel like something is wrong in a relationship, there's something which happens, you just feel it. You just feel it that something is not right here. So you mustn't ignore the red flags. Because peace should never feel like a luxury inside love. Peace should feel normal. So, in relationships, let's all be aware of these red flags. Let's all be aware of these people who live double life. Some men do it because they want too much control, as I mentioned earlier. Some, they are emotional gaps, and some it's about attraction to some. So guys, let's take note and be aware of these red flags for people who live double lives, because there is a lot of drama in marriages of some people who live double lives. We have two families, secret families, who hide secrets from their spouses. So let's take note of these red flags. If there's something wrong in your relationship, you will know, you will feel it, and you will see it. And if your man is too controlling, or it's a woman who is too controlling, or we have trust issues from previous relationships, let's take note of these red flags. Let's not ignore these red flags. So this is the psychological reasons for today. For some people who live double lives, psychologically, these are the reasons they do so, of living a double life. They are fear losing, they want to be in control, emotional validation, a lot which I have mentioned in here. So for us to get rid we must be aware of these red flags, so that we can know that this one is somehow there is a problem living double lives, something like that. So let's just be aware of these red flags. Thank you guys for listening to this video. If you have any question, or if you want to add on something, write down below in the comment section. I'll pin down my WhatsApp number so that you send us your secret and confession, so that we will read it as anonymous in this channel. Do me a favor, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe so that the family will grow in this channel, on this channel. So let's meet again, guys, on another video tomorrow. There will be another video of a secret of a man who was living double life, of a man who was living double life with two families. On the other side he was somebody, on the other side is somebody else. So guys, let's meet tomorrow by 9 p.m. We'll be reading the confessions. Let's gather together. Let's subscribe. Let's comment. Let's share. and grow this channel, guys. I love you all. Mwah.